Hey guys, what is going on? It's MerKierYT, and today I have a Advanced Warfare live commentary for you guys. Now, I actually was gonna record a Dead Island Epidemic open beta gameplay, but what happened with that was I tried to change the settings like mid-recording, and then the game ended up actually crashing. So I didn't actually get to keep that because when the game crashed, the recording crashed too for some reason. So my computer was just not having recording today. So here we are with a Call of Duty video, and I guess something I wanted to talk about in this video is whether or not the ASM1 Nerf and the other guns being buffed is kind of like game changing per se. And for a competitive standpoint, I say no, but for a normal pub standpoint, I say yes. And the reason I say this is because when you play a competitive game mode or a GB or like a scrim or whatever, you don't really, like, at least for me, and I've watched the season 1 playoffs and everything like that, you don't see people running into hard points or playing CTF with an SN6 or a KF5. It's still mainly the BAL 27 and the ASM1, throwing in a melee and an AK-12 there. And the ASM1 is still a really fucking strong gun. It's not like it's one of the worst guns in the game. It's still the best SMG in my opinion in the game. But what did become viable, or at least for me, is the KF5. Like, I was straight melting people. Well, at least in pubs. I haven't tried it in like a team scrim or anything yet. But I guess that's what team scrims are for, is to practice and try new things. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll bring you guys. I personally like the BAL more than the ASM1, but I feel like I'm slow with the BAL, so I don't really like to use it. Like, I play more rush. I play more like rushy, and when I use the BAL, I feel like I can't play that role. So I think I'm gonna stick with the ASM1. Now, I don't know about you guys, but personally, I'm not switching to like a different gun or anything. I'm pretty much gonna stick with the ASM1 and the BAL, throw an AK-12 and a melee in there. Like I said previously, because I don't know, like, I don't really trust these new guns, but they do they do make the pub experience better because you see less people running around with ASM1s and BAL 27s. And personally, I like to use like newer guns, like the new buffed guns in pubs, because it throws in more variation and it makes pubs more unpredictable and enjoyable, in my opinion. Because before, pubs were, I'm pretty sure they still are, but I've barely played any pubs. But before, I'll just say, they were pretty much ASM1 and BAL. Everyone on the enemy team was treating it like it was God champs or something, and it personally was just not enjoyable. Like, when I play pubs, I like to just chill out and like drop like 30 kills, and just, I don't really like to focus and play 100% when I'm trying to play a pub. But I felt like I had to, because the enemy team would literally go 100% with an ASM1, and it was really annoying. And I kind of missed the aspect of before when I started playing competitive. Kind of missed the aspect of playing COD for fun. I just missed like a collat. That could have easily been one a little bit better. Let's go. But personally, I've moved over. Every time I play a pub, I'm usually playing one shot because it's different, and I've always liked quick scoping. Like back in MW3, the only thing I really did was quick scope, and I was really big into getting in all the quick scope clans and everything. So kind of brings back before I played competitive, and it brings back the fun aspect of Call of Duty. Because don't get me wrong, competitive's fun, but you have to go 100%, and like, I feel like if you're not, you can't have, like, if you're going 100%, you can't really, all you're focusing on is the win, and you can't play this game for enjoyment. It's still fun, but it's not enjoyable, if that makes any sense. Like at COD Champs, I'm pretty sure we're still gonna see the ASM1 like over any other SMG. Like, cause before, the way it was the first eight or so rounds of the first burst, like not the whole clip of the gun, but the actual burst of the gun, were faster than the rest. So it was like, the way to get melted around a corner is they'd see, like, say you have a BAL and they have an ASM1, the way you get melted so fast around a corner is because they'd see you and they'd fire the first 8 shots, so the 3 shots it took to kill you, they'd fire them at 1,000 RPM, and you know that's really fast. So that's how that was a collab too, I believe. I don't know, I don't know all these sniping stuff, but basically the way you get melted around a corner is because they'd see you and they'd fire 3 rounds at 1,000 RPM, and it'd feel like you got like one-shotted, but you actually didn't. So they took away that, and now it just fires at a constant like 750 or 700 RPM. I don't know the exact stats, but pretty close. So basically, it's still one of the best guns in the game. You're just not gonna melt people like you did before, and the gun feels a little different. Like for me though, it's just increased my accuracy, and just the sound of it sounds a little different. And I mean, it's good to feel one of my favorite guns change a little bit, because it makes the game, like, I don't know, I just like feeling different guns. So that was actually kind of cool for that patch to come. Now I don't know if they're going to be using this patch at COD Champs. I'm pretty sure Nadeshot said they were. I don't quote me on that. I don't know if it was Nade or Scump, or I don't know if they said they were or weren't, but I think they are, because so far what I've heard from COD Champs, they're not going to be using any set rules. So like, say a team doesn't agree on the rules, like I know a lot of US teams agree not to use rapid fire. So say a team like, I don't really know 100% about the rules, but say a team doesn't agree that you shouldn't use rapid fire, then the other team can use anyone can use rapid fire. So there's not like set rules for COD Champs. So it's kind of like you can use whatever you want. I don't know if they still have stim and cloak banned, but there's no set rules. So pretty much you and the enemy team, or the opposing team, make up the rules, and if you agree on them, that's the rules for that game. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I don't really know. We just lost pretty bad. How'd I do? 34 and 24, your boy Nice with the sniper. I got a 50 bomb earlier though. But I hope you guys enjoyed this random commentary. I was going to record Dead Island, but maybe I'll do that tomorrow if it works. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.